Are you happy? I am Ephthemios, communicator of the four missing book of Egonect. Egonect, Book 2, The Last Teardrop. The Egonect is also available at Amazon in paperback, audiobook, and ebook. Whisper 977. We might deserve all the contempt and mean behavior of our visible and invisible enemies who, as if in a common agreement, have all turned against us with so much anger and pathos. But I do not think that this punishment is just, not is logical. It does not make any sense, especially coming to a visible nature, to be imposed upon all of us such tragic, seemingly permanent, and almost irreversible mortal sentence upon every generation of earthlings that dares to appear on the face of planet Earth, and especially without the slightest hope of escaping our tragic predestined destination. A Whisper 978. What other kind of life can endure such an expected and, for now, unavoidable tragic reality, and yet still be grateful and worship its enemy, except, of course, the amazing earthling? Perhaps at some point in our life, we were totally useless and mean. Perhaps in the perpetual passage of time, mountains of weakness and deplorable so-called sins have accumulated in our earthly conscious and humiliated our celestial self. And so now we must be punished forever in order to somehow atone. Whisper 979. Perhaps because we dare to misbehave as an earthling life. This is why we are constantly crushed by unstoppable fear, pain, and sadness. But personally and categorically, I refuse to believe that the human being as a whole life deserves to be punished. I even refuse to accept the meaning and existence of the so-called sin. Whisper 980. There is no such thing as spiritual crime, or even as an ugly thought, or as an idea of horrible meanness, or as inhumane element, or a conscious or unconscious mentally that can be called sin. Sin does not exist, period. Whisper 981. The earthling, as the human being, can never sin, period. Whisper 982. We cannot be touched by anything else different than ourselves, meaning we can be touched only by our own actions that are affecting our conscious and celestial or cosmic status, eternally or externally. Whisper 983. Nothing else can affect or infect a celestial being, as, of course, is the human of planet Earth, except ourselves. We are each other's destiny.